Hello and welcome to Angeles City, also known as Clark. Today I'm getting out of here and I'm flying to Coron. I have a flight from Clark International Airport, which is just a few minutes away. I already ordered a Grab, so it's on the way. Not a tricycle. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, people hustling, of course. I heard Clark Airport is super modern. They built a new terminal just a few years ago. It's supposed to be the most modern airport here in the Philippines, and today we're gonna check it out. Also flying Philippine Airlines for the first time, so yeah, it's gonna be a pretty cool day. Join me, let's go to the airport. And here we are at Clark International Airport. Look how modern it is. The most modern airport in the Philippines currently. They proposed, I think, 4 or 5 new terminals. Of those, currently 1 has been constructed, and it's beautiful. Alright guys, let's get inside and let's, I mean, I've checked in, but let's drop off our bags and go to Coron. Also, look at the mountains in the background over there. These are so impressive. I haven't really seen these mountains yet because it was always overcast. Today is the first beautiful day here in Angeles City in Clark, in Pampangas province. These are, I think, Sagada and Baguio, like that type of area here in Luzon. So, yeah, just north of where we are. Very impressive. Oh, wow. Look at the roof of this terminal. That is gorgeous. All right, let's find the Philippines Airlines counter. This airport looks so clean and so modern, so spacious. I think I see the departure area back over there. Look at that, it's so symmetrical too. This is crazy. And there's a departure board, so let's see. There's only, I think, 4 different sections to this check-in area. So not a large airport. All right, we're in row A, by far the busiest section with the most people. And my flight's actually in an hour and a half, so I need to hurry up because I might miss it. But it's fine, it'll be fine. There's not too many people on board anyway. Today's flight is operated by Philippine Airlines on a de Havilland -8, which is not a large aircraft. Maybe fits around 40 or 50 people max. And the check-in counter closes 45 minutes before departure, so I have loads of time. And then you have to be at the gate 15 minutes before. Alright guys, all checked in. However, I was 1 kilo over the allowance for checked baggage, so I had 11 kilo instead of 10, and then my backpack was also about 1.5 kilos over. But then as soon as I took my water out, it was just 900 grams over the allowance, so I only had to pay 1 excess kilo, which was 400 Filipino peso. Not ideal, but it's my own fault, and you know, it's what I booked, so it is fine. Look at the terminal though, it is so beautiful. This is the Cebu Pacific check-in area. Swift Air, I think, operates to here as well. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, it's just a very, very pleasant airport. Look how amazing this looks. There's the passport control back there. Obviously I don't have to go through that because it is a domestic flight. But yeah, let's go through security and I'm gonna catch you airside. All right, through security. This is the departure board. There's my flight over there, Busuanga, which is the airport in Coron. 5B, gate 5B. Okay, I'm very impressed with this airport so far. It is so modern. The staff is very, very friendly, courteous, and yeah, some really cool shops over here as well, the travel store. Yeah, there we go guys. Pretty good airport. This is how you build airports basically in 2025. I know it's been open for a few years, but regardless, I like it. 11 gates in this airport in total by the looks of it. Some international gates as well. That's a different section behind these stores, but we are going to gate 5B. Let's do it. There's a coffee bean and tea leaf over here with a great view of the runway. And there's hardly anyone here. There are very few people here. There's also this place over here, which looks like a charging station perhaps. Not entirely sure what that is. It's just a table. I don't think there's much charging going on here. Yeah, not too sure what's going on there, but look how cool this airport looks. There's a bird somehow hopping around. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, wow. There's a Cebu Pacific plane. which I will be flying in a few weeks. So subscribe if you're interested in me testing out this airline as well. And this over there is the international section. I believe gate 213 and 15 are definitely international, and then 11 I'm not too sure. But yeah, this is the domestic departure lounge. And there are some massage chairs over here. 50 peso for 10 minutes, or what's that, 200 peso for 40 minutes. You can pay with your card as well. So far I have seen flights to Cebu and Iloilo scheduled. There's a few more gates over here, so let's see where you can fly to from Clark Airport. But yeah, really not many people here. I wonder if it's going to get busier closer to the flight, or if it's just the normal state of this airport. I should say that I think it's pretty busy in the international section in the evenings, because a lot of flights come in and leave to China, South Korea, Taiwan. So a lot of people coming in and flying out in the early morning hours or in the late hours of the evening. So that's, I think, when the airport's probably going to be busiest. But that being said, you would expect more domestic travelers during the day. However, there's just hardly anybody here. Gate 5B seems to be downstairs somehow. Again, it's very deserted. There's nobody else on the escalator with me. It's so quiet in here, there's nobody talking apart from me. You can hear a needle drop. There's a few people waiting around, but really not too many. There's a Cebu Pacific plane, an ATR 72. That's not ours. As I said, I'm going to be on the Dash 8 from Philippine Airlines, which I don't think has arrived just yet. Boarding is in about 40 minutes, so I'm going to catch you then. Look at that, guys. I think the plane has just landed. It's back there, the Philippine Airlines flight, the Dash 8 that just pulled in. You'll see it in a second. Maybe it's going to be a remote gate. Oh yeah, because this is a bus gate. Well, I just realized. Because we're underground, we're gonna have to go on, oh, there's actually a bus standing over there. We're gonna have to go on that, and then it's gonna take us to the plane that's gonna park somewhere back there. Yeah, not the greatest. I'd rather enter the plane through that gate over here, but it is what it is. That's fine. At least we're gonna see more of the runway. It's time for boarding, guys. Let's get on the plane. Hello. Thank you. Alright, let's get on the bus and let's go to Coron. Very excited for that. There shouldn't be too many passengers on board, so we can sit down on a bus. That's crazy. That's the plane over there, so yeah, a long way to go. Also, some rap playing through the speakers, which is pretty crazy for an airport bus, isn't it? But yeah, this plane is also going to Coron. This is a Cebu Airlines one. This is an ATR 72. This is a Dash 8. Look almost identical to the untrained eye. Look at the airport from the outside. Isn't that beautiful? Also, sorry about by after playing from the speakers. That's pretty insane, isn't it? I will be honest, we could have walked the distance from over there over here. So it doesn't really make sense to use a bus